Alright guys, we're back. I haven't been here for a long time, but, I came back to do a quick percussion instrument tier list. Um, so basically what we're going to be doing is rating percussion instruments, but I'm only going to be rating the most known ones. So, like, the lion's roar isn't really known. Well, is this lion's roar? That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, the ratchet, nobody really knows what this is. This is a kind of modified drum. Nobody knows what that is. Nobody knows what these kind of instruments are. Have these, so we're just gonna go down the list, and whatever ones I skip, that's what most people don't know. So we're gonna start off here with the bass drum. We're just gonna give it a C because, by the way, we're rating this on sound and just looks of the instrument. C, just it's a good bass instrument, and you know what? Actually, no, I'll go up into B. B, that's it. All right, so we got the bell tree. The bell tree is probably gonna go up to a solid A because I really like the sound of it. The bell tree sounds really, really good. Alright, so we got the bongos. Probably a B, but in front of the bass drum. Just they have two bongos, but it would be fun if they'd have three bongos. Let me know down in the comment section below if they do have three bongos that you can have on one. Alright, we got the boom whackers. D, they're just a simple instrument, and really nobody knows what they are until you go to like second grade music class. Alright, we got the brake drum, also known as the anvil. Probably a C because it's just such a basic instrument that comes right off of a car. So yeah, it's not really known. So probably shouldn't even done it, but it's fine. All right, we got the cabasa, whatever people call it. Probably gonna go behind the brake drum or anvil and C. Yeah, there's not really much to explain about that. Alright, the cajon. Probably a B in front of the bass drum. The cajon it's a pretty good instrument. I like it. It's not that bad. It sounds a little weird, but it's a good instrument. I like it. Alright, we got the cannon. Probably a D tier because they really don't use a cannon at all for music pieces. The only ones they really do is really, really rare that you see one. Actually, just gonna go in front of the boom whackers. Alright, the castanets. Probably in front of the boom whackers. It's because they're so simple. You just have to tap them. They're not that hard. Chicken, C, above the cabasa. Yeah, that's all I'd say. What? No. Actually, yeah. Alright, sorry. Now I got the claves. D. Right in front of the cabasa, or the castanets. Very, very simple. Probably one of the first percussion instruments with sticks. It's really, really simple to play. Alright. I guess we'll... No, that's a djembe. I'm guessing this is a darbuka. Let's just call it darbuka. Probably in this B tier in front of the cajon. I mean, it's just like the djembe. So cowbell. B in front of the bass drum. It's a solid instrument. I like it. It's pretty good. All right. Crash cymbals. D tier. They get really annoying after a while. They're really loud. Very, very simple instrument to play. But they are heavy, so that's also another reason why they're in the D tiers, because some of them are really heavy. Alright, now we got the djembe, which is going to go in front of the darbuka and the B. Pretty good instrument. I like it. Alright, the drum set. Probably an A in front of the bell tree. It's really, really good, but really, really hard to play. Finger cymbals. Probably going to be right above the castanets, probably. Again, really, really simple instrument to play. Alright, wine glasses, which these actually sound really, really good, so I'm going to probably put it in front of the cowbell in a B tier. Alright, this looks like a vibraphone. we got, because I see the pedal down here. So it looks like we got a vibraphone. S tier. Awesome sounding instrument. I love it so much. Alright. I'm guessing this is like a modified version of a cowbell. We're going to put it right in front of the cowbell. Alright, we got the tam tam or the gong. Whatever you guys want to call it. Let's put it in front of the djembe. In front of the bongos. It's a really, really big instrument, but it sounds pretty good. Alright, what is this? The guiro, however people call it. That's gonna go behind the cowbell in front of the bass drum. Handbells, I think these things are. Not really much people know them. They're just used for Christmas songs pretty much. Right in front of the castanets. Hi-hat. A tier in front of the bell tree. It's it's a really, really good instrument to play. It's mostly used for drum sets. Kalimba, probably a B underneath the cajon because it probably hurts your fingers after a while. Please tell me whoever plays kalimba, please tell me in the comment section below if it hurts or not. Alright, I think this is the lion's roar. Either that or that is. But I think I'm going to skip both of them just in case. Alright, we got the hammer, E tier. No one knows what it is. No one really cares. Maracas, S tier. They are literally one of the main instruments you think whenever it comes to music. Maracas. Those things are awesome. Marching machine behind the kalimba. Actually, no, in front of the kalimba. It's a really, really simple instrument to play again. Alright, we got the marimba, S tier, behind the maracas. It's a pretty good instrument, but it just gets really, really boring to play after a while. Alright, we got the wind chimes. B in front of the djembe, actually in front of the bongos. It's a cool instrument, but it's really, 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 really hard to mute them all. Alright, ocean drum. Not really many people know what it is, so it's gonna go behind the cabasa in the C tier. Alright, I guess I'll just call these quad drums. I mean, do we have tenors in? Yeah, we have tenor in here, so we'll just call these quads. Probably in front of the bass drum. Yeah, I don't want to get onto that. I'm pretty sure you guys can sum up what that is. Rain stick, B tier. It sounds pretty good. Actually, no, C tier. I'm gonna put it right in front of the ocean drum. It sounds pretty good. I like it, but they're just way too large. Ratchet, D, right in front of the claves. It's again another simple instrument that most random thing that somebody came up with, but it's pretty good. Alright, these are kind of a modified version of a drum. I forgot what they're exactly called, but they're probably going to go up here behind the bass drum in a B tier. Alright, and then, is this a shaker? I can't tell. Is this a shaker? I think this is a shaker. Let's say that this is a shaker. Right in front of the fingers. Actually, no. Right behind the castanets. Because it's probably easier to play than castanets. Alright, we got the, what do they usually call this? Slapstick, I think it's called slapstick. I haven't had really much pieces where I've had to play with this in, so let's just, in front of the claves, because, actually no, in front of the castanets, because this thing, if you have your ears right next up to it, it hurts really, 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 really bad. Alright, sleigh bells, S tier, right in front of the marimba. Those things sound really good in Christmas music. Really, really good. Slide whistle, A tier, in front of the bell tree. Again, really, really good instrument. Alright, we got the snare drum, very obviously the S tier in front of the marimba. I mean, it's a classic. Alright, the steel, is this a steel pan? Yes, because the steel tongue drum's down here. So steel pan, probably going to go in a B tier in front of the djembe. There's not really much to say about that. It sounds really good for, like, beach music, that kind of thing. Alright, we got the suspended cymbal, C tier, right in front of the cabasa. Really, really, really loud. If you don't like loud things like me, then that's not your kind of instrument to play. Neither is a slapstick. Tambourine. B in front. Should I put it in front of the bongos or the wind chimes? behind the wind chimes, in front of the bongos. Actually, no, behind the bongos. This is a really good instrument. I like the tambourine. Alright, we got temple blocks. Up and B in front of the Huiro. That's pretty good. What? Yes. Alright, sorry. Okay, yeah, temple blocks, pretty good. But really hard to play because you have to cross your arm over arm, and it's kind of hard. Kind of, really honestly annoying to play. Alright, I got the tenors. Probably S tier in front of the snare drum. I really like them. I always used to play them in like pep band and marching band stuff. Or pep band stuff. I used to always play them. Thunder sheet. No one really knows what it is, and it's kind of just one of those instruments that no one knows that it's a percussion instrument. C tier, behind the suspended cymbal. Alright. I don't, nobody really knows what this is, but I just see a cowbell on top of it, so I'm just going to put it in the D tier behind the crash cymbals. Actually, behind the ratchet. And again, I think this is really honestly, I'll just sit it right there. Right there. Alright, steel tongue drum. Behind the steel pan, it doesn't sound better than the steel pan, so right in front of the djembe. Field drum. E tier. It's the poor man's drum. I'm just kidding. But it's an instrument that really no one knows about, and it's just another one of those instruments made up. Alright, we got the triangle. A really good instrument to play. Really also easy instrument, except rolls. Rolls are really hard in these, but I'm probably gonna say in front of the darbuka, because I really like them, because I've never had any music that I've had to play the triangle in, but I do have to say the triangle looks pretty fun. Actually, how about sorry, I think it was siren. Alright, got the chimes or the tubular bells or whatever. Probably S tier. These things sound really good. Probably in front of the sleigh bells. Probably right about there. Alright. Actually, you know what? The maracas are the best sounding. Vibraphone's gonna go back here. Tubular bells can go second. Alright, we got another vibraphone. Or is that a xylophone? Or is that a xylophone? I don't know. It's really hard to tell with some of these things. Where'd that go? Oh, it's down here. Alright, I'm just gonna put in an S tier right in front of that. Because I think that's a xylophone. Because of the small resonators, I think that might be a xylophone. Vibra slap. Hurts your hand a lot to play after. Probably a D tier, but right behind the ratchet. Water gong. Well, I can't really tell if it's a water gong, but it's just a gong by water. So this is gonna go right behind the tam tam. Actually, no, behind the wind chimes. Waterphone, I think it's called. E tier. Sounds really horrible. Gives me goosebumps. We got another slapstick. It's just gonna go behind the other one because we've already got this one. I think these are the tubes that you whirl in the air. I think they are. I'm not 100% sure. They're gonna go behind the boom whackers. Wind machine. Really easy to play. Behind the marching machine. Alright, and then just like a wood block, I guess. Wood block. I have played this before. It's going to go behind the slapstick. No, behind the shakers. Right there. I'm guessing this is a marimba as well. It's going to go behind the other marimba. Actually, in front of the other marimba. And then for our final instrument, we got the timpani. The timpani is probably going to go up in the S tier, and either in front of the vibraphone or in front of the chimes. One of the two. I think it has a good seat in third place. I think that's pretty good. All right, that's so far my instruments. I've heard of the instruments and I've heard them being played before, but just a lot of people don't know what they are, and I really honestly don't know the names half of them. But I've seen them being played, so I'm just gonna find somewhere to put them. Seems like an appropriate place to put them. I've seen this before. Probably behind the field drum. I'm just not gonna rate that. I think this is also another Kabasa. I think it might be. I'm not 100% sure. So let me find the other kielbasa. Where is it at? There it is. In front of the brain stick. I'm guessing this is a cowbell. I'm not 100% sure, so I'll just put it behind this. I have no idea what this is. I've never seen it before, so it's going to go down in an E in front of the water fountain. I'm guessing this is a lion's roar, so it actually sounds pretty good. So it's going to go behind the steel tone drum. This one's going to go behind that. And then, yeah, we're just going to get that one out. Alright, so, no Fs. I'm surprised that I didn't put any Fs, but no Fs for the percussion tier list. So they all are either better than that. So, alright, that's going to be in this video. I don't know if you guys can see the pop-up ad on my screen, but I can see it. But so here's my S tier. Here's my A tier. Not that much A's. No F's either. So the bunch in the B tier. That's the popular one. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next video. Goodbye.